Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is Warm Up 486, and today I want to talk about three things. I want to talk about how you differentiate yourselves out there in the world today when it comes to providing the best possible service you can. There's two things around that, and the other one is about how we, no matter what you're doing, you are in negotiations, and so talk a little bit about leaving your best impression. So the first thing, in our world today, majority of people are card-carrying members of mediocrity. What I mean by that is, if you want to change the game, if you want to show up better than anybody else, it's not a big difference of what you have to do. But the key component to bringing your best game to the table is to always be learning. So, how many of you every single day learn? But here's the key: learning is just getting the knowledge, but the question is, do you have the understanding? Because knowledge and understanding are not the same. How do you convert knowledge to understanding? Practice. That's how you do it. How many of you learn something but then put what you learn into practice to turn it into a skill that enhances your ability to show up better than most of the people that are out there? And the challenge is, a lot of us will gain the knowledge, but we won't actually put the effort into the practice. So that's number one. So the key to converting knowledge into skill is practice. And how often are you practicing? If you think about anything you did when you were younger, when you were in sports, you practiced. When you were in theater, you practiced. If you were a musician, you practiced. How many of you practice? Okay, the next one. Understand that we are always in negotiations. Everything you do in life is a negotiation. If somebody's asking you how or what can I get from this, there's always a negotiation. There was a funny story that Chris Voss tells. He wrote the book Never Split the Difference, and he said that there was a gentleman who was asking people what their deepest secrets were, and then anonymously, and they'd share them. And somebody who was a barista said, I always give decaffeinated coffee to people who are mean to me. Folks, you are always in a negotiation, right? You are always in a negotiation. Whether you know it or not, you're in a negotiation. The second one is this. So in those situations, right, always leave a great last impression. Always. My dad would always say, when you leave the room, two things can be said. Either I can't wait to see you again, or I'm so glad you're gone. And if you walk out of a room to the point where people say, I'm so glad you're gone, or they're giving you decaf coffee because you were mean to them, you have lost the negotiation, right? You have lost the negotiation. So I want you to keep that in mind. So again, a couple things. How do you convert knowledge into skill? You practice. Remember, we're always in negotiations. And are you leaving a great last impression no matter where you go and who you engage with? And to bring your game up a notch, it doesn't take a lot. It just takes a little, because the majority of people we're competing against are card-carrying members of mediocrity. What does that mean? They're doing what's expected or less, all right? Okay, everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.